So my biggest concern was that I was just going to kind of be overwhelmed with requests and people, you know. Obviously I have a lot of family here and a support here, so I was just nervous about that, but everyone knows what's up. They know the drill. My family knows the drill. And I've also kind of taken a different approach to it, I guess. That before, when people would ask me what I would consider typically annoying questions, like how do you watch a fight? How do I get tickets? Like things that you can Google and figure out now. Instead, I've been very patient and like, look, these people are just excited. I should be grateful for their support. So instead of like popping off at them, I answer patiently. I type it out like, oh, you can visit DAZN.com. But yeah, it's just made everything a lot more chill. And too, I think a lot of it has to do that my weight's really good, so I'm not like crazy right now. So.
What about fight night though? How do you think the emotions are going to be that night? What's it going to be like? Are you going to have to keep it in check, or do you feed off that energy? What do you think?
For sure, I'm going to have to keep it in check, especially the walkout. The walkout's going to be, I keep saying this time and again in all my interviews that it's going to be very emotional. And I mean, it's kind of a surprise for everyone. I don't want to spoil it, but I know my family's probably going to be bawling when they see the walkout. So I'm probably going to be bawling too. So that's probably going to be the most emotional I get this whole fight week is going to be during the walkout. But as soon as I get in that cage, it's all business.
Right, so with all the stuff that's around, let's talk about just what happens in the cage. Talk about the matchup. I mean, is this simple striker versus grappler? How does this play out?
No, not at all. It's I look at it as a high-level striker with Valerie / well-rounded everywhere. Everybody thinks that she's just a striker because that's what she's really good at, but she's actually legit on the ground and everywhere else. She's a veteran, so she's very experienced. So I'm not expecting to have an easy time with her should it go to the ground, but I am expecting to have that edge over her. But otherwise, I think it's more of like a high-level striker veteran versus Hawaiian Tita scrapper, grappler, 10th planet girl.
Was there any moment, you know, all these Hawaiian fighters you match are like, hey, let's go to Hawaii, let's go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then they finally go, okay. And you're like, oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's happening.
Yeah. Was there any like, you know, be careful what you ask for type thing kind of in your head a little bit?
Well, so Bellator did an amazing job of keeping this a secret, first of all. I straight up had dinner with like the top dogs, and they looked me in the eyes and was like, it's not going to happen because of these circumstances. But that was like a year ago. So I think they had it in their back pocket, and they finally made it happen. So did I think it was going to be this soon after I called it out on the mic for my last fight? No way. I thought it was going to be like, if anything, a year from then. So I was very impressed that they were able to do it within my next fight. But yeah, I just, no, I was grateful, and I was like, you know what, despite all the kind of added pressure of coming home and everything, like this is what I wanted, this is what I asked for. So finally here, let's do the damn thing.
For a lot of us, it's going to be the first time we've experienced a Hawaiian MMA crowd. So what should we expect?
That's a good question. So bring your mouthpieces. Not joking. So a lot of the undercard, actually, and some of the main card, both nights, have Hawaii versus Hawaii, and so I'm not going to lie. A part of me was a little concerned with the crowd for some of the matchups, because you know, Hawaiians not only love their fighters, but they love to fight too, and especially, you know, my pre-party starts at noon, so I'm like, I hope they stay sober enough to watch my fight, but so I'm kind of that was a concern for me, and I was gonna like go on social media and be like, hey guys, like, don't spoil this for us. You know, we do want to keep bringing the show back to Hawaii, and if there's like a massive riot somewhere, like that might be a little difficult. So let's try to like keep the drinking under control. You know, it's nothing but respect. Let's keep the fighting in the cage. And, you know, maybe like outside of the Blaisdell afterwards, you guys can do whatever. But yeah, just wait until the show's done. But no, you're gonna see definitely a lot of chahoos. You're probably not even gonna be able to hear anything, honestly, except for just the crowd roaring every time. So, but it's gonna be good fun, and I'm excited. I'm super excited for a lot of those prelim matchups. It's gonna be fire. Oh yes. I mean, so I just did an open workout over here. And I was saying that in all my years living here on this island, I actually never stayed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. I've partied here after prom one night, but I was never a guest, so that was kind of cool. I'm actually experiencing a different side of Hawaii that I've never really experienced. But yeah, I mean, you can't get any better. You can't get any better than this right here. And I'm really stoked too that a lot of the Bellator staff could come down. You guys could come down. You know, I was hitting up all my reporter friends like, are you guys gonna come to Hawaii? Or are you gonna stay in Milwaukee? Or like, what are you doing? You know, so that's cool that you guys all got to come down. I'm just pretty stoked that everybody gets to work here in Hawaii.
Thanks.
Cool. Thank you guys.